Dads, when did you realize your son was funnier than you? Last Tuesday, I was making pancakes while my 10-year-old Max was watching me flip them. My wife always says I make them too thick, but that's how I like them. Max was supposed to be getting ready for school, but instead, he was sitting at the counter in his dinosaur pajamas, one sock on, one sock off. Dad, he said, mouth full of cereal, why do you always look so serious when you cook? I told him I was concentrating so I wouldn't burn breakfast. He watched me flip another pancake that landed half off the pan. Is that why Mom doesn't let you cook on weekends? I gave him the dad look. You know the one. My boss called while I was driving Max to school. I put it on speaker because I was already late. My boss started complaining about the Johnson project being behind schedule. Max whispered from the back seat, "Tell him your dog ate your homework." I had to bite my lip to keep from laughing. After I hung up, Max said, "Your boss sounds like my teacher when I forget to turn in my math." Then he added, "But at least I don't have to sit in meetings pretending to pay attention like you do." I looked at him in the rearview mirror. "How do you know I pretend to pay attention in meetings?" "Because," he said, adjusting his backpack, "you make the same face you do when Mom tells you about her book club." That afternoon, we were at the grocery store. I was looking at steaks for dinner, trying to find ones on sale. The butcher asked if I needed help. Before I could answer, Max pointed at the expensive ribeyes and said, "My dad's just pretending he can afford those. We're really getting the cheap ones." The butcher and the lady next to us burst out laughing. My face turned as red as the meat. On the way home, I tried to explain about being respectful and not embarrassing your dad in public. Max listened quietly, then said, "Dad, do you know why I tell jokes all the time?" I expected another punchline, but his face was serious. "Because when I made you laugh after Mom and you were fighting last month, it was the first time you smiled in like forever." I pulled into our driveway and just sat there for a minute. Sometimes the class clown is the kid who's paying the most attention. That night, I bought those expensive ribeyes anyway. Sometimes the student really does become the master.